Okay, so you know that feeling, right? You've got this awesome image in your head, this vivid picture, maybe a whole scene even.
Right.
And wouldn't it be amazing if you could just like snap make it real?
Yeah.
That's kind of the power we're looking at today, that instant creation thing.
That's what we're diving into.
Yeah.
Google ImageFX.
Oh, yeah. Google ImageFX, their new AI image generator.
That's pretty wild.
So for everyone listening,
Right.
think about it like this. You type in basically any description you can think of.
Yeah.
Boom, you get a picture.
Like magic.
It's like having a visual genie.
I love that.
Right there in your computer.
Right.
So if you've ever, spent forever hunting for that perfect image online.
Oh, totally.
Or if you've got a vision so unique
Uh-huh.
that no stock photo could ever capture it.
Right.
This is kind of a game changer.
Huge.
You're like, finally, I could actually see this thing. And you're probably wondering, okay, what's so special about Google's version?
Yeah, what makes it stand out?
And that is exactly what we're doing today.
Unpacking it all.
We are unpacking Google ImageFX.
All the details.
What it can do, what it's really good at.
Strengths and weaknesses.
Where it maybe needs a little bit more work.
Right.
And a question I know a lot of people have.
I bet.
Can you use it to create those stunning visuals we all associate with Studio Ghibli?
The big question.
We've gone through all the research, all the details.
Everything.
To bring you the insight.
Most.
So let's get into it.
Let's do it.
One of the first things that really jumps out.
Oh, yeah.
Is the cost.
Or lack thereof.
Or should I say the lack thereof?
Right.
Because the word on the street is Google ImageFX is free.
Free.
Free to use.
No subscription.
No subscription fees, no upfront costs.
Nothing.
And that's a pretty big deal.
It is a big deal.
Especially when you look at what else is out there.
The
competition. Exactly.
Yeah.
All you need is a Google account.
That's it.
And you can start experimenting.
Anyone can jump in.
That opens the door for anyone who's curious.
It's true.
About AI image generation.
Obviously.
I mean, think about it for a second.
Okay.
You've got DALL-E 3, which right now comes with a paid ChatGPT Plus subscription.
Right.
You've got Midjourney, which normally needs a monthly fee.
After the trial.
After the trial period.
Which isn't even running right now.
Yeah, isn't currently running.
Right.
So the fact that ImageFX is just...
It's just there.
It's just there free.
Amazing.
It's kind of a big deal.
Huge.
It's like they're saying, hey, everybody come try this out.
Yeah.
We want everyone to be able to visualize their ideas.
Democratizing creativity.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a big deal.
Now, one of the sources did mention that there might be some optional in-app purchases.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Like down the line.
Down the line.
For extra features or effects or things like that.
Additional bells and whistles.
Yeah, but the core stuff.
Yeah.
The ability to take your words and turn them into pictures.
The main event.
That's free.
Totally free.
So, okay, free is awesome.
Always a good thing.
But the big question is, what are these images like?
Right. How good are they?
And how easy is it to actually make them?
What's the user experience like?
So far, the early buzz has been pretty positive.
That's what we're seeing.
Yeah, people are generally saying, good image quality.
Good quality.
Easy to use.
User-friendly.
A lot of people are finding that the images are actually quite detailed.
Surprisingly so.
And realistic.
Yeah.
And some are even comparing it favorably.
I've seen that.
To the paid services.
That's pretty impressive.
So going free doesn't necessarily mean you're sacrificing quality.
Not at all.
That's great to hear.
It's great news.
And the speed is worth mentioning too.
Oh yeah, the speed.
We're talking like 10 to 20 seconds.
Super fast.
To generate an image.
Yeah.
Which, in the world of AI, is really quick.
You're not waiting around forever.
You're not sitting there like, come on.
Staring at a loading screen.
Yeah, exactly.
It's snappy.
Fast and good quality.
Can't beat that.
That's a fantastic starting point.
For sure.
Now, there is this feature that kept coming up.
Oh, yeah.
In the research. It's called expressive chips.
Expressive chips. I love that name.
I know, right?
It's catchy.
It does make you think of like... Smacks.
Yeah.
Or like poker chips.
A little bit.
But it actually seems like a really helpful tool.
Super helpful.
For someone who's just starting out. Or even someone who is, a seasoned creative.
Right.
Just looking for some new ideas.
Looking for inspiration.
What can you tell us about this?
Okay, so picture this.
Okay.
You've typed in your prompt. Let's say a silver keyboard. Now, instead of just giving you that one image, ImageFX gives you these drop-down menus.
Oh, cool.
With suggestions for different parts of your prompt.
Okay.
So for silver, you might see options like gold, black or even like iridescent.
Oh, wow.
So it's kind of like...
It's like it's brainstorming with you.
Exactly.
It's not just giving you what you asked for.
Yeah.
It's showing you other possibilities.
Like creative nudges.
Yeah, creative nudges.
Yeah.
So if you weren't quite sure what kind of keyboard you wanted, it helps you explore different options.
Different angles.
Yeah, it's amazing.
That's really neat.
It is.
It's like having a built-in muse.
Oh, I like that.
That's just like whispering ideas as you type.
There you go.
I love that.
It's cool, right?
It sounds like a fun way to play around.
Totally.
See what unexpected things you come up with.
Discover something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, now shifting gears a little bit.
We also came across something called synthede watermarking.
Oh, yeah, that's an interesting one.
So what is that all about?
Okay, so in this digital world where it's getting harder and harder to tell what's made by a human and what's made by an AI, synthedy is like a digital signature.
A signature.
It's an invisible watermark.
Oh, wow.
That Google embeds in every image from ImageFX.
So every single image?
Every single one.
That's pretty cool.
It's there to say, hey, this was made by AI.
Oh, that's so smart.
It is.
Especially because, there's all this talk about, is it real, is it fake?
Right. Authenticity.
Yeah.
It's a big deal.
So it's a way of being upfront.
Totally transparent.
Yeah, about where the content came from.
From the start.
And the really cool part is, you can't even see it.
It's invisible.
So it doesn't affect how the image looks.
Not at all.
That's a really elegant solution.
I think so, too.
So we've talked about a lot of the great things.
Yeah.
It's free. It's user-friendly. The images look promising. And it's got these innovative features.
Innovative.
But like any new tech, there are probably areas where it's still
developing.
Still developing, yeah. What are some of the things that people have noticed?
Okay, so one thing that keeps coming up is that ImageFX has a bit of trouble with human faces and bodies.
Really?
Yeah. Users often report like distorted features or unnatural poses.
Oh, so it's not quite
there yet.
Getting the humans right?
Not consistently.
And that's actually a common challenge.
It is a challenge.
In AI image generation in general.
Across the board.
But it seems like it's something that ImageFX needs to work on a bit more.
A little more development.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else have people noticed?
Okay, so another thing is the aspect ratio.
Aspect ratio.
Right now, all the images are squares.
Oh, so you can't do like those wide panoramic shots.
Not yet.
Or like a portrait style image.
Got it.
So that could be a bit limiting.
Depending on what you're trying to do.
Yeah, depending on what you need the image for.
Yeah.
I can see that being a bit frustrating.
For sure.
And I also read about the content filter.
Oh, yeah. The content filter.
Being maybe a little bit...
A little overzealous.
Overzealous, yeah. Like it's flagging things that seem pretty harmless.
Sometimes that's like...
It's like, whoa, hold on.
Too cautious.
Why are you stopping this?
How, right?
So that could be frustrating, too.
Especially if you're trying to be a little more creative.
Yeah, or abstract.
Right.
And it's like, nope.
Not allowed.
You can't do that. Okay, so zooming out a little bit.
Okay.
Big picture. How does ImageFX compare to some of the bigger names out there?
The heavy hitters.
Yeah, we talked about the cost.
Right.
But what about the actual performance and how happy people are with it?
Okay, so from what we've seen, ImageFX makes a good first impression.
Good first impression.
Especially compared to DALL-E 3. Yeah. People really like that you get good quality for free.
Free 99.
Exactly.
But the thing is, people who have used platforms like Midjourney a lot, they tend to still prefer Midjourney.
Okay.
For like the level of control it gives you and the quality of the images.
So it sounds like ImageFX is definitely a contender.
It's in the ring.
Yeah, it's in the ring.
Yeah.
But it's not quite the champion.
Not quite the champion yet.
Yeah, and it's really important to remember.
Oh, yeah.
That ImageFX is part of Google's AI test kitchen.
That's right.
So what that tells us is that it's still experimental.
Still in development.
It's going to change. It's going to evolve.
We're going to see improvements, new features.
Absolutely.
Google's going to keep working on it.
Based on feedback.
Based on feedback, exactly.
And new research.
Okay, now let's talk about the question. I know a lot of you are here for.
I know it.
Can Google ImageFX create images in the style of Studio Ghibli?
The big question.
Think about those
Oh, yeah.
Amazing character.
So heartwarming.
Those breathtaking landscapes.
Gorgeous.
That really distinct artistic style.
Unique.
Can ImageFX capture that?
Okay, so this is where things get a little
murky.
Murky.
Yeah. None of the sources we looked at specifically mention anyone successfully creating truly authentic Ghibli-style images.
With ImageFX specifically.
With ImageFX.
Yeah.
But you can specify artistic styles in your prompts.
You can say.
So you could try something like, a friendly forest spirit.
Oh, yeah.
Reminiscent of Studio Ghibli.
That's a good one.
Right.
Yeah.
So you could ask for that style.
You can.
But what's been interesting is looking at Google's other AI, Gemini.
Right.
Gemini, because they both use
similar technology.
Right? Imogen. Yeah.
Right.
And from what we've seen, even with detailed prompts, Gemini has struggled
a bit
to really nail that Ghibli look.
To really get it right.
So it seems like the AI can understand.
It can understand
different artistic styles in general.
The general idea.
But the specific things.
Yeah, the nuances.
That make Ghibli's art so unique.
The details.
That might not be there yet.
Not quite fine-tuned.
In Google's AI.
Yeah.
So you could ask ImageFX for a Ghibli-inspired image.
You could.
But it might not be exactly.
Not exactly
what you're hoping for.
You might get close.
You might get like a hint of Ghibli.
A Ghibli vibe.
But not something that looks like it came straight from a movie.
Straight from the studio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which brings us back to some of the other really cool things that ImageFX can do.
Right.
Beyond
the Ghibli.
Yeah, beyond just copying styles.
Beyond just imitation.
Like those expressive chips.
Oh, yeah.
That really does seem like.
Game changer.
Yeah, a really powerful tool.
For anyone who wants to explore their own ideas.
Yeah.
To be creative.
And Synthedy is a huge step.
Absolutely. Transparency.
Transparency, yeah.
Yeah.
And trust.
Trust.
And AI-generated content.
Yeah. Right, because it's important to know where things come from.
That an image was made by AI.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the sources also mentioned using ImageFX for things like branding and marketing.
That makes sense.
Which makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
To quickly create
unique visuals.
Unique visuals, yeah.
That's huge for businesses.
Yeah, to help them stand out.
Absolutely.
Now, one thing to keep in mind.
Yeah.
Right now, ImageFX is only available.
Only on the website.
Through the website.
Yeah.
There's no app yet. So for those of you who are hoping for an app.
On the go.
Yeah, you'll have to wait a little bit.
A little longer.
Okay, to give everyone a better sense of what ImageFX can do.
Yeah.
Let's look at some specific examples.
Let's get specific.
Of prompts.
Okay.
And what kind of images you might get.
I like it.
So imagine typing in.
Okay.
Photo of a squirrel.
A squirrel.
Wearing a tiny hat.
Oh my God.
Reading a newspaper in a sunbeam.
I love it.
ImageFX should be able to create like a detailed whimsical scene.
Based on that.
Based on that description.
Horrible.
And then you can use those expressive chips.
Oh, yeah.
To play around with the style of the hat.
Mm-hmm.
The type of newspaper.
Okay.
Even the expression on the squirrel's face.
Oh, that's fun.
So much fun.
I love it.
What's another example?
Okay, let's try something different.
Okay.
How about a vibrant abstract painting?
Okay.
With swirling blues and greens and a single golden star in the center.
Oh, I like that.
Something more artistic.
Yeah.
More conceptual.
Yeah, and then again, you could use the expressive chips.
To tweak it.
Yeah, to play with the colors.
Yeah.
The number of stars.
Yeah.
The texture of the painting.
Lots of options.
So many possibilities.
It's exciting.
And it can create realistic images.
Realistic.
Imaginative images. And everything in between.
The whole spectrum.
Yeah. And the more specific you are.
With your prompts.
Yeah, and your prompts.
Yeah.
The better the results.
AI can understand you better.
Okay.
Okay.
So we've talked a lot about ImageFX.
We have.
But let's see how it compares to some of the other big AI image generators.
The other players.
We've got that comparison table.
We do.
So we've got DALL-E 3, Midjourney Ideogram, Adobe Firefly.
All the big names.
All the big names.
Yeah.
And this table really gives you a good overview. You can see the pricing.
Uh-huh.
The strengths and weaknesses.
Of each one.
How easy they are to use.
Types of use.
And whether they can make those
Ghibli images.
Ghibli-style images.
Yes, continue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, for example, you'll notice ImageFX is free.
Free.
Easy to use.
Easy.
Good quality.
Initially.
Yeah, initially.
Yeah.
But Midjourney,
uh-huh,
people love it for its artistic quality.
High quality.
But it costs money.
Subscription.
You've got Ideogram,
yeah,
which is great for text.
Really good with text.
And it has a free tier.
That's nice.
And then you've got Adobe Firefly, which is interesting.
It is interesting.
Because it works with...
the Adobe Creative Suite.
Yeah, all the Adobe stuff.
Yeah.
And they're really focused on...
ethical training data.
Yeah, being ethical.
Which is important.
So it's a really good way to compare...
side by side.
Yeah, and see where ImageFX fits in
the landscape.
To this whole world of AI image generation.
It's a fascinating world.
Yeah.
It really is.
Okay, so to wrap it all up,
okay,
what are the key takeaways?
for our listeners.
Yeah, for everyone listening.
Okay, so basically,
Yeah.
Google ImageFX is a free user-friendly
AI image generator.
image generator.
It makes pretty good images.
Good quality images.
And it's got helpful features.
like those expressive chips.
Yeah, for exploring different ideas,
But it does have some limitations.
it does.
Right now, it's not so good with human faces and bodies.
Still working on that.
It only makes square images.
Square aspect ratio.
And the content filter can be a little,
Overprotective.
overprotective.
Yeah.
And while you can ask for a Ghibli style,
Mm-hmm.
it might not be
Spot on.
exactly what you're looking for.
Yeah.
So should you try it out?
I think so.
Yeah.
Especially if you're curious about AI image generation
Uh-huh.
and you don't want to spend any money.
Free is always good.
Always good. You can experiment with different styles.
Different subjects.
Now, if you really want
Yeah.
to create those perfect Ghibli images,
Yeah.
you might need to adjust your expectations a little bit.
Maybe try some other tools, too.
Yeah, or explore some other tools.
In combination.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as a free starting point,
Uh-huh.
ImageFX is definitely worth checking out.
Worth exploring.
See what you can create.
Get creative.
It's a great way to get
It's
hands-on
not experience.
with AI image creation.
It's so cool.
And to see all the amazing, and sometimes,
sometimes quirky.
yeah, quirky things it can do.
It's true.
It's really incredible to see
Yeah.
how fast this technology is moving.
It's mind-blowing.
And it makes you wonder,
It does.
what's next for creative expression?
Yeah. Where are we headed?
How will these tools continue to change
Yeah.
how we visualize and share our ideas?
It's a fascinating journey.
It really is.
It's a wild ride.
Yeah.
And we're just getting started.
That's the exciting part.
I know, right?
We're just at the beginning.
The possibilities are endless.